Hi everyone, welcome back to another Across the Obelisk run. Today I'm going to be running with this comp, including 3 of the new characters, and Nezglek. Bree is our tank. Bringing her, she's going to steal the moonstone and make the first boss fight a fair amount easier. Gustav is coming as like sort of an off healer and feeding Sylvie sharp like I did in my first run. Nezglek is here because I wanted to test out how multiple characters stacking sight would work, and Sylvie then getting extra damage because she has this passive where piercing also sight also reduces piercing resistance by 0.5% per charge, which seems pretty cool. And so I've done a couple of runs with this and sort of fine-tuned a couple of things. One thing that I'm trying, and I need to actually pull up the comment to get the commenter's name. Let me see here. Tom Bedford on my YouTube channel then commented and mentioned having multiple people come with this regen also heals the heroes on both sides, and I wanted to try that out, so I'm bringing that this time. So all of my characters have this one regen charge, and all but one. Sylvie has the regen on like stays and doesn't leave and gives shadow resist, and oh sorry, my dog is he tripped over something. Oh, one sec. So yeah, the other 3 will all be using the regen heals on both sides when they use it. I found that to be pretty good. I'm excited to try it out some more. And yeah, so here are the perks. Just a quick glance through them. We have the sharp, deals more piercing damage on this hero, and then Gustav brings the sharp stays. We've got the bleed charges and poison charges. To fit some of this, I did reduce her poison charges by 1, which maybe I should reduce her bleed charges by 1. I don't know. I guess the having Harley hit each turn, I think, makes the bleed charges just fine. So yeah, this is the setup for Sylvie. We'll take a glance at the other one. I have just the extra sight charges for Nez, and then a bunch of the stuff over here, along with healing and regen. I had for a while Insane here, but I changed that over to take these healing talents. I think I just needed more healing in general, and so this has really helped alleviate and made the early game a bit easier. And then we've got Gustav, sort of his same thing. I think I've used this in a previous run. Haven't really changed it up much other than the regen thing. Oh, and then also I am bringing the Vitality on him, and then Vitality sticks around. And then I'm starting him with a song. The song, what is it called? It gives Vitality and whatnot. And then, yeah, we have some mark charges, a little bit of speed, the defense, thorns, fortify, extra reinforce, and the regen stuff. So let's get going. The path we're going to take is up this way through the old granary to get to the grain sack for Tempest, down to the jeweler, Stargazer, and then probably skip this one because it's got a Dryad, and Dryads are annoying. Go here to the river path, down to the moonstone ritual, and then to the final boss. Or the Yelmer boss. And so we're grabbing an Ockley, and then we're grabbing Asmodee on Bree. We do have a little bit of gold left over. If we can find like a good defensive equipment at one of the early shops, that would be really nice. Okay, so then here, let me actually take a look. Okay, I did save. So this is the setup I'm running with right now. And Yeah, I've liked the Vitalizing Serenade. I think it's been pretty good. Just another way to add regen to everyone. And you can always cast this since Gustav is always in stanza. And then I have thought about doing this version, which then applies 4 regen the first time you use it. It might be better. And then, like, after that, he's just doing the sweet melody. So I might switch that back. But we're starting with that, and then... Oh, these are wrong. I must not have a deck built for Nez, so I'll just build his as we go. Yeah, so I'll just build these decks right now, because I don't know that I have the right cards outside of the Gustav one that I saved. So here... with Nez, I'm going to grab that, the Healing Rains, a heal, Prayer of Healing, and that's it for now. Let me take a look at the actual deck. So I basically came to the conclusion that I was just dying too often, and so I am now removing, or adding in some heals. A little bit of targeted heal is nice. We have a lot of regen and a lot of like AoE heal with Nez, but there was just like having the extra heals grants just enough that like single target healing, that it seems to be effective. Yeah, so Healing Rains, the 2 healing is pretty nice, or the 2 regen. And then, let's see, Sylvie, I changed up her deck a little bit. I think the main thing I had changed was that the Ricochet wasn't upgraded, I think, since oh yeah, and I was adding 2 Vigilances. Having Vigilance that applies Foresight really helps with the healing done. And for Sylvie, her first turn is often pretty poor anyway. And so I found that just her using her first turn to cast a bunch of Vigilances was just fine. And that worked out okay. So the one question I have is... So the deck does get down to basically Toxic Rain, however many quick shots we leave, the rapid fires, and the mark cards. Which that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9 currently. So that's 9 cards, and with a total mana cost of 6, 7, 8. And so we only have 6 mana across our across our 2 turns that you would draw those cards. And so I do wonder how to sort of make that all work. I just don't know if I should remove a quick shot and leave both rapid fires, or remove a rapid fire. I'm thinking maybe I just remove a quick shot. I think the last time I removed a rapid fire, and I think I may want both for sort of just later in the run, or later in the fights, because I think it can end fights pretty quickly. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we have 3 of the decks done. And we just need to get Bree's deck set up. So I'm going to grab the 2 Repair Armors and 2 Intimidates. We don't have enough shards for the Guard. We maybe should switch out some stuff so that she can use that, but I'm not super worried about it. So that's where we end up. And then I'm going to upgrade 2 of these, and then we're gonna grab Nez. Does he need anything? No, I think that's okay. I do kind of wish I had enough shards for an upgraded defend, just the 0-cost one, but not quite there. Guess I can just upgrade one more of these. I'm not sure if there are any other 42 cost cards that I really want. None of this stuff is super interesting, so let's get going. Okay, a gold ring is pretty great. The extra, like the additional defenses for Bree is going to be good. The damage obviously isn't like crucial on her, but having 6 extra resistance and 12 HP I think is going to be worth it in the end. Just making it easier for her to heal up and stay healthy. We do have a Jasper fight first, so that one can be a little scary. Jasper deals a ton of damage, so that's like probably one of the scarier fights to start off the run with. Oh, I know one thing I did add was I gave... Oh, I don't know, I actually didn't. Why did... Oh, it's because I used a standard bearer. One thing I've been thinking about doing is adding a powerful charge to Bree's perks. The powerful charge is actually is only 1 cost, and she starts with 2 cards that do powerful. So I think, and this one might be also worth it. Like, so it only reduces by 1 at the end of turn. I mean, if I took both of those talents, then this adds 2, and this adds 4, so you'd be 6, and it'd be only reducing by 1 each turn. And so I think that is quite a lot of extra, damage that you would get over the course of a fight. So I've been thinking about it, and I may swap that over, and in the future, we'll see. I have to figure out what to take out, because, like, there's, like, maybe I could trim on some gold, right? Because that's, like, I had, like, 300 left over there. I could trim on a speed. I mean, if I took out these and the speed, then that would get me there. I like a lot of these other ones, so maybe I try that in the next run. We'll see, though. If I die quickly in this, which is, I think, is always a possibility in these runs where I'm testing out stuff and I haven't really figured out exactly what works yet. Often I'll sort of be floundering and try some stuff that just really doesn't work and die quickly. So if I do that, I'll just start over and do another run. And maybe we can try the powerful changes then. Oh, he's immune to Mark. Oh, that's actually really bad for us. That is quite bad. Okay, so I think... I think we do a camo, falcon shot, quick shot, and then I just save some energy in case we draw into another one of our rapid fires next turn, because we're going to shuffle and maybe we could draw one, and then that would let us camo rapid fire, which would be very good. Okay, so Prayer of Healing, very needed at the moment. I will hit this corny for a bunch, since that does... Okay, this kills the corny anyway, so we'll use the Vitalizing Serenade. Oh, I was actually going to swap that to the other version. Oh, well. We'll see how this version works this time, the one where it repeats. I just don't know how often early on it's going to. Okay, so we have 1 turn more for Jasper, you know when this malicious farewell. It's always the 4th turn, but it's in case you forget, you can always see if he does the malicious farewell. That means the next turn he will be exploding. So let's just give some block out over here. I guess I could have given the vulnerable to Jasper, but oh, nice, we did it. So this is what I was mentioning. So it's always nice to think about, like, when you have cards in your hand. Like, so I didn't play this Hunter's Mark last turn because this was a possibility. And so we'll deal a chunk of extra damage from this now that we have the energy for it. Okay, well, I'll do another prayer. That seems good. Okay, that was actually a very nice draw there. Getting the Song of Quickness, so that we have people going before Jasper on his last turn. Oh, that was 0 damage to him. Oh, man. I should have... I was like, it doesn't matter what damage it does. So I want it to hit Jasper. It turns out that 0 damage is not quite ideal. Okay, so I'm gonna Invigorating Blow. And then I guess we'll just cast 2 of these. That's fine. I think he's for sure... Yeah, he's for sure dead to Sylvie. Okay, so I think we took a chunk of damage there that you don't always, but that's fine. I will grab a Barbed Wire. That seems pretty good. Corrupted Shadow Men seems great. I'm worried about healing, and we don't have any of the dark damage or dark applications, so I think this one is like the downside is even sort of mitigated a little bit. And then, yeah, we don't need any of that. Okay, here you can just enter the fight. This gives you a fight against 2 sheep shearers and a farmer. And then this one, though, which is a 59% chance, gives you the same fight, but if you win, you only have to fight 1 sheep shearer and the farmer, which is much easier. And if you lose, it's not the worst. I think they're like alerted or something. We failed. So they come in with speed, it looks like, and some powerful. So it's not like the end of the world. It's much easier if you don't have this set up, because, yeah, Bree just coming in and getting totally murdered is not ideal. Okay, so I think we need to target down a sheep shearer, probably. I will use these vigilances just for the heal this turn from Nez. Okay. Is this enough to kill him? 38? Probably not. Came close. Maybe I should have healed Bree there. Is she gonna miss? Or is he gonna miss? Ah, he didn't hit Bree. Nice. Yeah, let's use that. Okay, so we can start in on the next one, and I think gain some thorns is fine. Can also... So this is random, this is middle, so I think I will, in case it hits Nez, then I want Sylvie to have some blocks, since she is a bit vulnerable at the moment. Oh, I should have swapped the order. I should have been invis for the second one, so the first one. Okay, well, Should have shielded Gustav. Poor guy. Who do I want to heal here? Probably Sylvie needs it the most. And then... guess we can heal Gustav. Ooh, this will be good. And 15 bleed is a lot. Okay, so invis rapid fire. And do another hit there. Okay. We would have to draw into... oh, I guess this time I didn't add in any of the zero cost cards. Okay, no, this is fine. I mean, he'll go and, like, dispel himself, but we'll heal quite a bit this turn just by, like, letting ourselves walk through the turn. Oh, actually, well, Harley's gonna end it, but we did get to heal at least on Sylvie in the back, so. Okay, so Ray of Hope is interesting. None of these are needed, I don't think. Don't need any of that. I do think aim shot is actually fine. I think so. There are points in the run where I like probably aim shot's probably okay, but I don't think now is one of them. A Ray of Hope. Huh. This is just a healing spell, right? Yeah. Ooh. That is so good. That is like... that's an incredible card. If we can line that up with our Prayer of Healing, then we have 1 cost Prayer of Healings, which is very nice. Sylvie just got eaten alive. So she took a Shield Smelter. She took a Gut Ripper, Double Slash, Gut Ripper, and an Awful Tantrum. So that has to be one of the biggest punishes for taking the slow stuff that I've ever seen. Oh man, that was painful. I think that's more damage. Yeah, normally you're like, oh, we're slow, it's fine, but that was not very nice of them. We'll see if we can still make it through this fight. If we have another person die, then we'll just call this one and try another. Gustav's going to be taking a fair amount of damage here. Okay. Okay, don't really want to do that. Hitting bacon doesn't seem very productive at the moment. We can heal him up a slight amount. He's most likely going to... oh, they're both doing the evasion things, so that's actually pretty good for us. Okay. think we hold off for maybe a turn. Uh-oh. You're fine, Gustav. Stop complaining. Oh no. That's not gonna be good. Oh, that's not gonna be good either. Okay. Well, let's call this one quits and then try another one. I'm gonna pause the video for a second, re-roll until I find a node that can do the get the Tempest, and I'll be right back. Okay, I found one after about 5 re-rolls. So we'll be coming up here to the old granary. Unluckily, we don't have the jeweler node to get down to the stargazer, but that'll be fine. This other path will be good enough, or will have to be good enough. Okay, so same stuff. Oh, I just remembered I didn't save the deck, so I'm going to pause really quick so you guys don't have to see me build the decks again. I'll be right back once everything's done, and I'll show you the decks. Okay, I have all the decks set up, and now saved, so the next time I go through, I won't have to do it again. We have Asmodee on Bree and Nezglect with Ockley. Bree's deck now has the extra powerful charge. We lost some gold, so we have less starting gold. We don't have the extra to get a cool item with, but hopefully we can survive. And then we also lost the 1 speed, so maybe that's maybe that'll hurt us, but we'll see. But yes, we have an extra powerful charge, and then our powerful only goes down by 1 each turn, and then also can stack up to 12. I don't expect to get up to 12 very often, but only going down by 1 each turn and getting the extra charges seems pretty nice. I think that could be kind of nice. One nice thing about it too, the extra healing done, I think will really help with keeping people alive with like the... it really does increase the prayer of heal and whatnot, so... yeah, so, oh, and then I guess one other change I had made is that this Vitalizing Serenade is now the burn version, so we get the sort of more instant regen. You get the regen that you would get for casting it twice before, and then basically that'll let him get back to using Sweet Melodies and that kind of thing, so, and his mark cards, so I think that's I think that'll be fine. We'll see how it works. No gold. We would have had enough gold to get a vision ring, which would have been nice, but not today. Not to be. Okay, so this is an hopefully easier fight than the Jasper fight we had before. Any fight can be difficult though, just depending on how it sort of all ends up. I will do a battle shout and start marking up Corny. Sylvie's will just always be hitting Corny, and so it's like always it always feels okay marking up the person in the back. And then we do some of that. Invisible. And then hopefully heal up this Gustav character. Okay, that was better. I don't need to detoxify. We can get rid of his mark. That seems fine. And cast one of these. Oh! Were those both random? Yeah. They just both happen to target Gustav. I don't think we can... Well, So this gives them all 6 powerful at the beginning of next turn. Trying to think of how many are going to be dead by then, And I think the answer is probably not enough. If we Song of Quickness, maybe it'd be good. It is a lot of damage to just forego. Let's try it. Not sure that this is right, but the fact that this guy isn't attacking this turn and Corny's going to be... Oh, actually, Corny might not be dead. Oh, he's not. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. If Corny kills Gustav, I will... oh, wait, no, he's just shackling the fastest person. Which now means that this next turn could be rough. I'm gonna kill the Corny right now because of the bacon could heal him up. Okay, we are still alive. In a little bit worse shape than we were before, but not quite dead. Okay, can do some nice heals and... So I think we Falcon Shot instead of Camouflage. I guess we can just use that. That's fine. Okay, so Prayer of Healing is good. Thank you, Boar, for not doing much of anything. Bouncy Embers is not my favorite. Okay, so we can block first and then gain some vitality. I actually don't want to remove the slow since we want her to go last so that Nez can get a turn to heal. Okay. Burning Shot. I would have taken this on Sylvie, or would have at least thought about taking it. Definitely not on Gustav. Don't think we need any of those. Don't think we need a War Paint. Okay, 60% this time. Ooh, a success. A critical success means you don't even get this fight and you get to loot, which is kind of cool. Okay, so he's dispelling himself this turn, but they are not purging us. So using these is basically meaningless right now. So I will just Camouflage and then Rapid Fire. Since he's just dispelling everything anyway. I would really like to find a Dispel. Oh, awesome. That is perfect. Can put those two back. Dispel off the issues there. And then I think I do a heal and this banish. Because then we get to get rid of maybe this and just keep the deck a bit cheaper. Okay, I'm at 2. And that gives me an energize, so I think I'm fine to use spells. I'm trying to get used to now, at the end of his next turn, he'll lose an energy. So trying to just sort of get used to that whole setup of like when he has and when he's gaining and losing energy. Okay, so battle shout, cool. Oh, this is all monsters middle hero. Okay, well, it's definitely gonna hit Nez no matter what, so I might as well shield for him. I think I just try to heal Bree back up. I think in that last run, one of the issues that we did end up having was we just ran into a fight where Bree was sort of like half health at the beginning of the fight and ended up then just keeling over. So I'm going to leave them alive since we heal up quite a bit just by taking our turns. Oh, we even get to battle shout, which is cool. And then this is interesting because we can either kill him right now or he gets to do barber cuts, and I guess because our bonus or performance bonus doesn't change, and we are gonna I think that was more. Oh yeah, he had poison, so he's just dead anyway. Cool. Tune-up. If this were the upgraded version, like this one that puts it into your hand, I might take it. The corrupted version of this is pretty good because it gives you a discount on it, but I don't think that version is needed, at least for Gustav, because I don't technically need to get into stands all that often. Don't think I need those or the 2 cost of that. There are a lot of multi-hits in this. So, if it were a slightly different setup, then I might have taken it, but Imp has a bunch of multi-hits, Swirl has a ton of multi-hits with the Icicle Launcher, and then it also has the, like, Fan of Icicles thing. Sheep even has, like, all heroes, and then 3 hits, so we would be getting... We've been in quite a lot of trouble with a ton of, vulnerable and probably dead at this point on somebody or other. This I think might be worth it. And I think getting rid of the mark is going to be good. I'm gonna throw out a 0 damage shiv. See if we can take out this squirrel. Okay, we can get rid of these. Okay, more sharp. I don't think I need to... Oh, this is actually better, because I didn't actually want it to deal damage to bacon. So... that was nice, and then... I think I want to just... This is the same damage. Okay, well... should have used it first, since it would have given a bit more sight. So the squirrel is now down. Or at least will be. Blocking is useless, because he's going to shield smelt her anyway. Very glad that didn't hit Bree. Okay, so we can put out the fires, which will be very good. Oh, that saved the squirrel. Oh, I guess it was already... was it already healed? I'm not sure. It's dead now. Okay, so Vitalizing Serenade is quite nice, and then... I think we just add some more regen. Maybe that should have been sharp and a mark, but I do want to like try to heal up as much as I can at the end of this fight, so the extra regen should be nice. And I'm not super worried about the damage coming out. Mainly just want to get everyone back up to in fighting order. Because if somebody dies, then also Nez's damage sort of is reduced. Okay. And the sheep goes down. Let's let these guys heal up with the regen. Ooh, we even get to do a battle shout, which is cool. And I guess I can just let Gustav go. We don't. We're still here, so that'll heal everyone with his regen, and then we can just end the fight right there. Cool. So we did a pretty good job of healing back up. I think that's going to be pretty important. We'll take another healing rain. This is the wrong deflect, unfortunately. It's pretty bad in this version. The other version's not that much better, because, like, we don't have any defense charges or anything like that, so... I think I will pass on that. I'll take another repair armor, though. Those are nice. Okay, I think fighting here is fine. We're healthy, and this fight I don't think is super hard, so... Okay, nice to start off with the Vitalizing Serenade. We have the fact that the regen charges stay and vitality charges stay, so it is pretty valuable to get our higher regen stuff out early. I do think there could be potentially an issue with this team comp later on in the run. I think they did buff how powerful the Act 2 and 3 bosses are. So whether it's the Hydras or the Fire Boss or the Ice Dragon guy, any of those, like those 3 bosses, I think are quite a lot harder than they used to be. I guess the Ice Dragon is new, but the Fire guy and the Hydras, I think, are quite a lot more powerful than they used to be. And so the need for Insulate, I think, is sort of even more important with that stuff going on. So we'll have to see. Obviously, that is quite a ways away. We are not anywhere near Act 2 or 3. Removing the mark and stuff is very helpful. Sure. Seems good. And yeah, I think so far I'm pretty impressed with the regen on everyone. So definitely thanks again, Tom, for your suggestion. And if other people have suggestions for stuff they want to see me try or stuff that's working for them, let me know, and I'm happy to test it out in runs and see, because I'm definitely learning along with everyone else what is good and whatnot in these runs. So. Oh, I should have shielded Sylvie. So I guess we're just rapid firing. I guess I could have let Nez take his turn, and there's a chance he could have killed him, but I was a little worried that he wouldn't. I think I am going to take another Vigilance. That one draws, and I think that'll be fine for us. And then we can listen to the old-timer Cornelius. I don't think I want these trees having extra speed. It's kind of nice having the fight separated. I'm just going to mark up this Treevor. Okay. Well, I guess the speed didn't matter when they just were shackling us all anyway. Oh, that's pretty funny. Ow. This is gonna hurt a lot. I can feel it coming. It's very good that we have the reinforce on everyone. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, this seems fine. Don't think this one matters. 16 poison's a lot. We wouldn't want that getting doubled. Sure. I guess I could do that. Not gonna have the energy for both of those. And Trevor, you're going down. Sure. Okay. Swift boots are nice, and 26 mark on Trevor is also nice. Once he goes down, this fight is, I think, pretty close to over. I don't really see much other danger. Oh, that was very nice that hit Trevor twice. And we get to end it right there. Nice. Okay, we can get rid of some bleed, and yeah, I feel pretty good. It looks like everyone's going to heal back up. Man, so... Yeah, I'd love to, like, it'd be hard, but it'd be cool to, like, sort of just look at a single fight and see how much the healing on either side did. Because that is a fair number of points. It seems like it's a lot, right? I mean, because, like, when you have 12 regen, right, and you're healing 9 to yourself at the beginning of turn, and then you're healing 9 on both sides for the people in the middle. Like that was 11 on both sides. That's a pretty huge change from what you were doing before, so... Okay. Somehow we did not draw what we needed. The ooze survives today. So we each have 30 more health than we started with. So we are, I think, above cap on everyone still. So... Ooh, more repair armors. I will continue to take those. Then do I want a fortune telling or a mental strike? Fortune telling could be good. I don't really need that. Okay, this one would be troublesome for sure. In this fight, we just want to lay as much mark on Poncho as we can. He will not dispel it at any point, and so it will just stick around forever. And having Harley just always hit him is pretty nice. What a lovely first turn. Guess we'll just do that and end. Oh, he's immune to Mark. Oh, no. Oh, I was just talking about it. Okay, well, this fight is going to take a bit longer than I had expected because of that. Let's get some Mark on this Cutthroat so that he can't go invisible, and then, yeah, we can just start hitting the Trevor, even though he has a Storm Ward. There's cards they don't want. Does both of them do? I could... maybe Gustav can just get rid of that. Okay. Gotta be pretty diligent about dispelling this fight like as often as we can. Just as I say that, I'm like, yeah, but 8 sharp is 8 sharp, so... we don't want basically somebody getting like 20 spark. If he lightning bolts somebody twice in a row, then that's like pretty upsetting for us, so... Don't know that we are ever killing the Trunky. Maybe we could have killed the Trunky there. Okay, so we now have no regen. That's unfortunate. Oh, this is a good draw immediately after that. Also get to get rid of the fire, which is nice, and throw out another heal. That's a pretty good recovery right there. I guess I can battle shout over the standard bearer. Ouch. So this is one thing I was worried of, is the 18 lightning on somebody. That makes sense, and we could... What's gonna be best here? I guess if Sylvie can end it this turn, which I'm not 100% sure she can, but she might be able to. Ooh, very close. We did go to the next turn, but that's fine. Don't need a tune-up. Don't need any of those. There's a detection here. I will take a guard. I think guard is pretty good. Detection... I think that's fine. Detection's good. And then we get to just nicely go up and ask for the moonstone. She also then lets us take some items here, which is cool. I mean, I guess I'll grab a round shield. Then we can grab a forest crown here. Sure, a health potion and some leather gloves. Why not? And then I like this defensive strategy more. It's a type of card where basically like in the fight against Yelmer, you just like save it for the right turn, and it is you can then gain, I don't know, 40, 50 block or something if you set it up right. Melodic rhythms. Oh, I'm so happy. I now have the extra regen charge on it. That's so cool. Night terrors and target shooting do let you focus down somebody pretty well. So let's try that. Ooh. It's a very good start. Oh, everyone just has 6 regen already? That's so good. And we healed, like, how much did he heal that first turn? 53. That's crazy. Okay, so let's make sure the cutthroat stays visible. Gain some vitality. Look at them a bunch. Okay, you can target down the evoker, maybe. Can get rid of some of this. Ouch. Ooh, Vitalizing Serenade. That seems very good. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I forgot about the purge. Maybe I should have saved the Vitalizing Serenade, but it should be okay. Looks like we're doing just fine. Let's get rid of that, and then proc an evasion. Ooh. Well, let's see what we hit. Oh, okay. Well, that guy's dead. Nice job, Sylvie. Oh, Okay, so we can... There's still 2 guys going, dealing quite a bit of damage, so... This seems like a good time to use our defensive strategies. And then we can get all our regen back. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm pretty sure, at least this is how it used to work, is that he would only ever purge once. But maybe just I haven't been in fights long enough with him to see him purge twice, but it does seem like he only does it once, which is nice. Sort of a reliable thing that you don't have to worry too much about. Sure, we can battle shout. This guy is just gonna do some nonsense and then heal over. Okay, so we can kill her. Seems worth it. And then heal up Bree a little bit. Again, 30 health over her max right now, so she's not missing as much health as it looks like. Ooh, uproot. That seems nice. Oh, but a blue setup. The uproot, I think, is better, even though I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know if I take another Mind Visions. This Plague Shot has to be pretty good. We're not really using the dark, but decay and poison and a decent chunk of damage I think is worth taking, and it's a ranged attack, so. So we're definitely not casting Mind Visions that much right now, but like, I think it could be fine with what we're doing. 32% chance to get rid of both of them. I will take the 100% chance to get rid of the Dryad. I'm actually not sure what happens when you fail that. I have yet to have that fail, so... Okay, so let's see what we end up with. I guess we're just throwing a bunch of sight out there. So currently the 26 sight, where his piercing resist is down quite a bit, which is nice. I mean, looking at sort of how this fight is gonna go. I mean, really nice. It's really nice to take out the tainted trunky here, because you then can start stacking more mark on Yelmer. I think I want the mark more. Okay, I think I want a fortune telling here. We really wanted to find defensive strategy. Because I'm pretty sure there's a laser beam next turn, so we want to do something like a battle shout, and then probably Then just end the turn with defensive strategies, and then next turn we're before Yelmer, and we can do some... we can, like, proc it a couple of times before... Oh, wait, we could have put Mark on him now. Oh, well. Okay, we hope to draw some skills. Okay, nice. So, standard bear's a good one, and then we get to do 2 intimidates, and probably this. You do want to make sure you have like a lot of reinforce, or at least enough reinforce on Sylvie, since she's just like just going to be attacking Yelmer at all times, and so you don't really have a choice with Harley going after him and whatnot. So let me see here. I'm gonna remove the toxic rain, and I think that's fine. We'll just do that. Okay, so we gotta use our other stuff first. So I think getting rid of that is good, and then we'll use 2 of these, and then we'll get rid of the thorns. And then... yeah, this will work out well, because then we can mark him up, and then we get to tank the one... we tank the shackle with our buffer. $82 and $72, quite a lot of damage. He's currently at minus 10% piercing resist, so the minus 20 from this. We have 38 sight on him, so he is quite vulnerable right now. I think I'll shield here and here. We unfortunately did use both of our healing rains really early on in this fight, and so we have quite a lot of... oh, wait, no, we had one more. I forgot we took this one. I was going to say we have a bunch of burn that's going to be quite hard to get off of us, but turns out it's fine. Stacking up regen really helps out. Makes it so it's like you're sort of able to recover from those big, huge hit turns. Okay, he's back up to 30% resist, so the fun is slightly dampered, but still dealing quite a lot of damage with this much sharp and mark on him, and he has the full vulnerable stacks on him. Okay, so next turn's another laser beam, I believe. So let's get rid of some more of that, and yeah, and he's also dispelling, so we want to do as much damage as we can before then. So I guess it's just a rapid fire. Okay. Okay, so we've gotten rid of a lot of the Sanctify. I think there's one person who had a stacks left. Yeah, Sylvie had a couple of stacks left, but... Did he consume his... Oh, he did. Oh, he heals based on his regen. Oh, okay. I don't think I remember that from before. I must have just... I don't think it's often that I've had fights go this long against Yelmer, so... it's a new experience. I guess we just start dealing as much damage as we can to him. Let's see. I don't have a ton of mark out there. I think that's the bigger issue here. I think I have to do that. Okay. So removing any Sanctify I think is worth it. Just so that he's healing less. Okay. So he's summoning again, and then just sort of doing some random other stuff. Oh, I meant to do that on Gustav. But... So next turn's a scary turn. Let's... Don't know that... I guess that's first is better since he's not gaining any regen, or any thorns right now. So better to use 2 of these or the mark. Maybe I can mark... Yeah, maybe mark, camouflage, rapid fire. Oh, okay. Well, the trees are gone. Guess we just try to make sure we're as healthy as possible for this laser beam. It's gonna hurt. Okay, okay, we're still alive. We get a full round, so... Yeah, I think we did it. Nice. This, regen stuff is, quite good. Oh, he's at 4. And there we go. So round 9. I think that's probably the latest Yelmer fight I've had in a long time. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, so there's an Eternal Lullaby, which is interesting. I don't hate it. I don't have any of the, like, insane perks and damage stuff, but it just, by itself, like, stealing 21 and slowing for 3, it's not awful, but I just don't know how often I'm gonna be able to like cast it. A reverberating voice might be worth it. I'm looking at this Entrench too. I like Entrench on Sylvie because she doesn't really have any other way of giving Fortify to everybody, and so I think that could be very good if we can like actually get it upgraded. Getting it upgraded is a pain though, so it is very expensive. But I think I will take that. I don't think we need any of this. The purge stuff, like purge 1 is just, it's so little and it's 3 cost and whatnot, so I'll avoid that. The find weakness, I'm like, I like find weakness. I don't know that I want Sylvie to have it, just because I basically want her casting like quick shots and rapid fire, like all of her ranged attacks. So I think I'll avoid that. Do I want any of this? I'm gonna say no. Let's just take the shards and make it a little bit easier to upgrade some of our stuff. Oh, wow. Well, that's a Shield of Thorns that's corrupted. This is an incredible card. This card is so good. It's wild. Yeah, let's take that. It's going to be sick on Sylvie. So we're taking a Spyglass on Nez, for sure. And then I do want to take the Steel Rod on somebody. This card is very good. Does any... Oh, I guess Gustav has the talent for extra vitality charges, so maybe I just take this on Gustav and... Yeah, his thing is pretty bad. It's like 1 energy every 3 turns. It's like, okay, that's fine, but it's not amazing. And then we grab Spyglass on Nez, and we could grab the Yggdrasil root. I don't hate it. The regen does stay. I'll just grab gold. Maybe it'll get us something that we want in this next shop. And then let's go into the red portal for the Tempest. We can come up this way. That'll be good. Okay, this shop is very good for us. We have a Divination Orb, which is always going to be insane. I'm just going to buy that right now, and we'll figure out what to do after that. And then there is a couple of other things, mainly these. I think getting some defensive cards. It'd be awesome if we could take both of these, but can't. That's not gonna happen. I think I maybe just take like breastplate on Nez. And then I don't have any curses I need to take out, right? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I think breastplate on Nez is where I'm leaning. Sure. And then let's see. As for cards, one thing I have thought about doing in this act is upgrading to this version. The boss fight is much harder than it used to be, and so anything that we can do to help out with that is good. I think I guess I am gonna get upgrade the Entrench. I think that's worth it. I think that'll be, in the long run, quite good. I'm going to remove a spike shield, this one. These are going to... I'll remove one. I think I can remove the guard now. I think that'll be okay. Okay, so then what else are we doing? I think I can take out some vigilances now. We have some other stuff that is sort of doing similar things, like where we can stack up and we're healing a lot with regen and whatnot now, so I think that'll be fine. I'm gonna remove these shivs. They feel kind of bad at this point. Let's see, what else do we want to do? So I usually upgrade expected prophecies to this version. And then I take resourceful. I've been thinking about switching and doing mind leech twice as the version instead. No, I don't like that. Resourceful's so good. Yeah, I'm back in on it took me about 2 seconds, and I'm like, no, I want the resourceful stuff. So, let's just do this. And then I think we can remove these heals. I think they serve their purpose. And then I think, let's see. Do I want the Mind Blasts? Probably not. I think I can take out a curative therapy. I haven't really had the energy to use them, so I think that's fine. Man, Bree's deck is going to be pretty bad for a bit. I was thinking, like, oh, well, I can upgrade some repair armors to the zero cost version, and then we could just, like, basically, the Intimidates are going to leave our deck, and then we're just, like, casting zero cost repair armors, and then battle shouts occasionally, along with entrenches, but, like, she just does not have nearly enough energy for what she's trying to do right now, so I think, yeah, maybe I should have just left the entrench unupgraded and hoped to, like, find a thing, but I don't know. Not sure on that one. I'm just gonna leave this as is. I think it's fine. The uproot, like, I don't love uproot, but the one thing that's nice about it is it does give us the chance of taking some of those fights where with the Thorn's corruption and doing those pretty easily. So, oh, and one thing I have been doing too is buying a Ballad of Evasion in the Act 2 store. I think that's pretty good. But once again, I spent a ton of my shards on this entrench, so we'll just have to live with it and see how it goes. Okay, well, those are useless. I honestly don't know what this Sentinel does. We'll find out, though. I'm using this at the end of the turn so I can get the better advantage out of the 6% recovery for everyone. Okay, the owls hooting when they get hit is maybe the best thing ever. It's so good. I love it so much. Bree is now getting a ton of thorns, which is pretty cool. I approve. Okay. Oh, I like the healing rain taking a buffer away. That's nice. Is there anyone who wants to get rid of stuff? There is an exploding fish in here, so let's get rid of that. That'll be nice. He's just trying to give us fish. It's fine. We should be happy about it, right? I think I don't have enough energy for that, so... Well, this isn't great. Being silenced with only songs in your deck is kind of sad. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. So good. What does this do? Wait, what was that? 18 damage, apply 3 mark, shuffle a Century Alarm into the opponent's deck. All heroes. Oh, wow, that is very good. Wow. So what does this do? On draw, suffer. Wow. Huh. Interesting. Interesting stuff. So... all these repair armors are going to be very good in this fight, I think. Minus 44%, huh? Okay. I'm worried about this fight. I feel like it feels like we're doing okay, but this silence is pretty brutal. Ow. Okay, what does this guy do? Frozen Bash. Deal X equals your sight. Oh, interesting. And then this guy, he's given fish. I've seen this guy before, but not super commonly. That kills her. That's cool. Okay, so she's down. If we can get Gustav to have another turn, I feel like he can help us out quite a lot. Do I want to battle shout? I guess I do. Oh, well. I guess I'll stop there just because I can then cast the entrench next turn if I draw it. Okay, so... Is there anything that I can draw that is actually good? No. So, I guess I'll do that and hope to be alive for Gustav's turn. Okay. Nice. Does he have anything in his deck? No, it looks like he's fine. What am I casting? I think maybe this is the best way. And then maybe we just do this and this. Ouch. Okay, so this guy is also doing the sight thing again. Oh no, the mark thing again. Okay. Oh my gosh, that nearly killed her. Okay, well. Maybe Gustav can kill that guy. Oh, he made him fast. Is this back hero? Oh no. Oh, that's so sad. Well, Sylvie's dead. I think we win this fight, though. I think I could have been fine in this fight if I had made sure to save energy for the entrench. I think that's the big... that's something I'm just not used to, and so... It's been a long time since I've played with entrenches in my deck, and so I'm just like, yeah, I can spend my mana each turn or whatever. Because, yeah, I think if I'd done the entrench early on, that was a ton of thorns damage. If I had done the entrench early on in the fight, I think it would have been a much easier fight. So we are going to win, but yeah, we lost. Sylvie got a Dust Door in her deck, which isn't ideal for our damage dealer to have, especially one that is planning to draw a bunch of cards and whatnot. One thing that I find kind of annoying about how this act changed is that on this path that we're going, I'll show you in a sec, the campfire was removed. Unless you have... oh, I'll take another one of these. And... don't need any of those. This node right here is now a character event, and so you can heal there if you talk to him and whatnot, but you can't remove cards there anymore. So this upper path is a little worse than it used to be. This bottom path has a campfire here and whatnot, and so yeah. Well, we can't do that, so no getting it out of our deck this time. Okay. So this is a pretty decent start to the fight, I would say. Okay, so I can do a standard bearer. Try to make sure Sylvie's safe. Get some mark on the Stormbringer because they are super annoying. And end with enough energy for the entrench if we find it. I guess that's fine to not cast the Plague Shot this turn. Oh, we already drew our Death Door, so I guess that's interesting. We do have two ways of getting rid of the Death Door, two ways of vanishing it. No, we can get rid of those. Not great to be adding extra wet to ourselves with this Stormbringer here, but I think it's worth it to get those out of the deck and whatnot. He went fishing. Is that what it said? Oh, give fish. I thought it said gone fishing or something. I think, yeah, we should definitely dispel. And then, sure, we'll do one sharpen. Yeah, I'll skip on the rapid fire this turn. I think next turn it'll be quite good. Man, if we had one more energy, this would be a lot nicer. But still, getting an entrench, not gonna scoff at, not gonna turn my nose up at the entrench. Haven't shuffled yet there. Okay, he has the fishplosion. We don't need this. Is there anything I can draw? I can draw a detoxify. Would be good. Oh my gosh. That's not fair. Oh no. Oh, she's dead again. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Oh, that was so unlucky. Oh man. Well, Sylvie is having a hard time. So is Bree apparently right now. Okay, can get rid of that. And oh, we do have a. I wonder if that's enough to kill that guy. Hey, I think he just needs to die. So does this... Oh, X equals wet. Okay. And this guy has been... X equals wet. And it doesn't purge the wet. Wow, okay. Okay, well, we are not in the best of places. That's some weird ordering there. Okay. Wait. Oh. I didn't upgrade my detoxify? Oh, that's real bad. Oh, that's so bad. Yikes. Okay. Well. Heal 0. That's pretty funny. Well, I need to get to that at some point, so. Oh, it looks like we did die here. Oh, well, that didn't deal as much damage as I was expecting. Oh, okay. Okay, we got a chance to not all be dead. Um. Okay. Nice. Yeah, so I think the biggest issue that is going on in this act is not the um it's not the fact that we have a entrench in the deck. I think that's a positive thing. It's the sort of opportunity cost for that entrench was very high. So like we ow. We ended up with sort of worse decks overall because we have the entrench and not sort of another and not like 600 shards spent other places. And I think that's in part like just how I think I maybe didn't think about it enough in the store, like before actually upgrading it. Oh, upgraded detox. There we go. Because yeah, like I think Sylvie's deck would be actually really good if she had these repair armors upgraded. And then basically she just casts Entrench or Battle Shout whenever it comes around and maybe gets some extra energy. Like if we had enough to get a like blood whatever the energy blood bleed card is for warriors, one of those. I think that would have been quite a bit better. And if we had the extra, like if we had the shards to upgrade like Hunter's Marks, to 0 cost, or like the Hunter's Mark here to 0 cost, or like have the upgraded Detoxify, or like there's plenty of other things like that I think would have been very good for us. That we're struggling with. We also could have maybe just put the put the armor piece on Sylvie. That probably saves her in a couple of spots. Maybe Gustav is dead in one of those, and then we'd lose the run. But because yeah, there was a fight where he was like at 20 or 30 and like was struggling. So, ooh, that is very good for us. Oh, do we play this? No. Oh, I even thought about it. I was thinking, oh, we've got both of our Death Doors in the deck, and so we can vanish them with maybe one of Nez's cards. And then I thought, oh well, do I play this then? I did. I regretted it. This fight's not too hard though. I think this will be fine. Getting the upgraded Detoxify is actually like pretty huge for stuff like this. You just end up with like so many random debuffs on you, and so you do want the targeted one to be able to hit. Pew pew pew. Yeah. Okay. How much thorns damage is she been dealing? 1800. So she's now passed up Gustav in damage. Nice. Okay. Sad day. Guess we just do some of these. Bring in some arrows. I guess Battle Shout's just better right now. You're taking so much damage from him. Nice, nice. I guess Bree is female. So much damage from her. Anything cool? Not that. I don't think we need another Prayer of Healing. So that's fine. That's fine. I don't really want to fight the Blazing Brothers since we don't have anyone giving us Insulate. That one seems kind of risky to do. I guess we can just do this stuff first and end with the melodic rhythms. It's just for the healing later. Okay, so we're not casting the Entrench this round through the deck, so might as well just use the energy that we have. How close are we to our levels? So we're about 140 away. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I tried to mute, but my hand slipped. Oh. I'm sorry about the loudness of that. Maybe somebody woke up after they've been sleeping for a while watching the video. So I just recently started reading Best Served Cold, which is one of the standalone novels from Joe Abercrombie. And it is a brutal book, but I'm really enjoying it. It is it's pretty cool. Quite a fun revenge story. Okay. Sure. So yeah, let me know if anyone's I know somebody had commented a little while back about reading or loving the Abercrombie stuff, and had said that the standalones are really great. So I'm excited to get going on those. Again, if anyone has book suggestions, I'm all ears. I love getting new suggestions of what I should add to my list to read. And yeah. Okay. I'm thinking about whether I should take countermeasures or tactician. I was planning on taking tactician, but countermeasures seems pretty cool with our current setup. Like, I feel like she has just like not had block for most of this run, and she's doing fine just by like sitting around. And so I think countermeasures could be pretty sick to just have a bunch of extra damage. Man, if we can find, what is this? I'm so bad with names. Blood Rage. Yeah, if we can find a Blood Rage for her, I think like this Blood Rage would be incredible. Like the one that stays in the deck. Oh, it'd be so good. Sure, we can end that guy and do some of that. Poor Sylvie. Oh. Soon, Sylvie, we'll get those out. Okay. Pew. Pew. So, ooh. That is very good. So it kind of makes me sad. They made for a while, Fan of Knives was a melee and a ranged attack. It would be so good on Sylvie here if it were ranged. But unfortunately, it is not. It might still be worth taking, but I think especially with how her deck is right now, with the 2 Death Doors, she's very limited on what's going to be good. Okay, this Innervate is good, but I think Anthem of Hope is better by like a wide margin, even like better than this Bulk Heal too. I think like this version is just incredibly good, and I always want like 2 of these in my deck, and so this one and then, or the one I just took, and then the one from the store will be good. I would take 3 or so by Act. By the time you're getting to Act 3, like you want as many of those as you can get, because plus 2 Inspire for 2 mana is like for everyone is so good. So, and right now, just like getting Courage on everyone is going to be really helpful. There's a lot of damage mitigation just from having this put on everyone. We are ready to fight. As ready as we'll ever be with an unmentionable number of Death Doors in Sylvie's deck. So I would have like, how many? So this gives an extra charge, and so we would have, because that she just got hit like 3 times there. Hi, so this is Scrage from about 3 days after this run. I realized when I looked back at the recording that I was muted for the last the last bit of this run, so I am here to do some voiceover. We'll just sort of chat about the run as it's going. So unfortunately, I won't be able to sort of mention everything, but yeah, we'll go through and hopefully make this a little bit less stale than if I were just silent the whole time. So I remember here I was annoyed that this guy takes off his vulnerable. And also, it would have been really nice to start off with the extra thorns. Like getting that up early would have been pretty nice. Really, I don't feel very scared of this fight. You can usually like take it out within the first couple of turns. Oh, I forgot that Sylvie had 2 death doors in her deck. Oh man. That's pretty good. Yeah, dispelling the vulnerable makes it take quite a bit longer. The Corrupted Thousand Needles is sweet, though. Already up to 50 thorns on turn 2 is pretty awesome. And as I mentioned earlier, Sylvie drawing into her 2 death doors before we could find their fortune telling is a pretty sad state of affairs. I do wonder. I do wonder if there's anything I could have done to keep Sylvie safer in this run. I think I can't remember what armor she has. I think I'm talking about Anthem of Hope or something here. I don't remember, honestly. It's funny because I'm clearly like motioning, so I do think that the mic is on, which is pretty funny. Oh, Melodic Rhythm is so good. And Harley is sweet. Oh yeah, so she does not have any armor, so just her leather gloves. So I can see why she was dying so much. I think this run had a problem of like, I think we were pretty poor gold wise, and so I just like didn't have much to buy, and didn't really see any of the cheap armor pieces that I normally try to grab. Anything with like 10% resist or something like that is quite good to just keep your team alive. I'm thinking, and I did buy the breastplate here for Nez, and I think I probably should have put it on Sylvie. Knowing how, I mean, that is like hindsight, knowing like where this run went and how Sylvie died twice before the end of the arena. What am I looking for? Perks? What? Oh, that was just like disorienting. I should maybe stop doing that in my videos. Oh man, it's funny because I don't know that I've ever watched one of these back, so I'm like experiencing what people actually see. Maybe this will be good for me to realize the weird stuff I do on these videos. Sylvie's pretty sweet. Stacking up with Gustav, I really enjoy her. I think it works out pretty well. And also like the sight stacking up and like reducing their piercing. Somebody mentioned this in a comment about how like the thorns damage is actually piercing damage, and so having sight on them reduces their piercing resist with Sylvie, and so that's also increasing the thorns damage from Bree here, which is pretty cool. I hadn't thought about during this run, but somebody mentioned it, and yeah, it's actually pretty sweet. Since his resist is like, I wish I would hover him, but I don't seem to be. I'd like to see what his resist is actually at with the, we basically have 60, 70 sight on him, and so it's going to be reducing his resist by like 35 or now 80%. So, or 35 or 40%. Whirlwind is just too expensive. Repair Armor's sweet, though, and Hunter's Mark is obviously a card I'll take. I don't remember if I take any of these. One thing one of my friends when we were playing last mentioned is Ode to War is actually a pretty decent card when it's the version that you can target. We've been thinking about trying to bring one of those at the beginning of the run. If you bring the evasion talent, you get to target 1 evasion or 2 evasion on anyone, and it also gives regen, which at the beginning of the fight is nice. Which is pretty cool. And then this Healing Serenade is pretty awesome. I don't know if I... Yeah, it looks like I don't. I think I didn't because it's a fight with Colin, which Colin can just... and has ended a lot of runs that I've done over the years, and so I didn't feel particularly safe fighting Colin and also taking an additional corruption event that would make everyone deal 2 more damage and whatnot. So having electric pulses and the is it amnesias? Is quite annoying. I remember being a little sad here that we didn't find at least 1 skill to give some extra block to everyone for the shock, but it looks like we found some defense anyway. Yeah, so Nez is like with his divination orb, and I think he has a corrupted eyeglass, right? He's just adding so much sight to people. It's pretty sweet. Gustav in trouble here. Oh, does he die? The spider. Does the spider... Oh, he does die. Ooh, I forgot about this. So Gustav dies. I think, yeah, if I had drawn that entrench like the turn earlier, or maybe I could have done something to save Gustav, but it's pretty rough losing him there. The dust door's coming back around. Fortune telling. Oh yeah, that's a good fortune telling. I've grown to like these a lot more. And I ended up taking out the Death Door and Electric Pulse because those stay in the deck, while the Amnesia doesn't. And then I used the Banish on Heiner, I guess? Or not Heiner, on Bree. I don't know why I did it on Bree. I guess I think I wanted to make sure to get the Battle Shout. Was that it? That seems probably right. I wanted to make sure she didn't discard that. And then not casting the Healing Rain just because adding Wet didn't seem like a great idea. I don't know what I was pointing out about the thorns there. I think I like looked and circled the innate, but who knows. Okay, man, that's the corrupted. That corrupted card, whatever it's called, pretty sweet. Enjoy it. Ooh, nice. We started with the amnesia, so we didn't have to discard. I think I was thinking about like Plague Shot versus Rapid Fire, and decided on the Plague Shot since it guarantees Colin's hit. Well, Rapid Fire could potentially deal more damage, but was not guaranteed to. Ooh, that was lucky that we didn't discard the mind visions. That is not the best draw pile. I think I'm just talking about getting back to the entrench. Since we are out of fortify. So we are going to lose all of the built-up block, but that's not too bad since we're doing okay here. It's kind of nice having runs where you have like Gustav and Nez doing healing and sort of support stuff, so that if one of them dies, you still have sort of more members of the team that you can use to finish out their run. That's pretty cool. And I really like Gustav as that sort of that in that role. It's kind of interesting too, because I think there have been runs that I've done where I think in that first one, like if you start off with Otis sort of being a healer, and then Otis transitions into more damage later, and Gustav transitions into more like healing and whatnot later down the line with giving a bunch of regen and maybe stacking vitality and that kind of stuff, I think can be pretty powerful. It was a sad mind visions. I'm surprised I cast that. I guess I thought that the sight was fine. One thing about these current decks is like we are super strapped for energy in these turns, just because everyone is sort of waiting on their energy reduction talent. Because Bree has it for skills, Nez has it for skills, and then Sylvie and has it for range attacks. Oh my gosh, I did not realize she had dealt that much thorns damage. That's actually great. She has 99 thorns right now. Holy, I've just been chatting and not even realizing that she's the highest damage dealer in the fight. It's kind of nice that we have someone else doing like sort of extra damage past Sylvie. It is unfortunate that both damage types are piercing. I think it's still worth the talent that has it doing piercing damage. I do wonder, or has it, because there's like the three talents. One makes it do holy damage, one makes it apply poison, and the other has it so it doesn't tick down when you're hit. And I think not ticking down when you're hit is really good in the early game. Like right now, I might prefer the holy damage one, just because like having a different damage type would be cool. But well, maybe not even now, because like we have Sylvie in like the sight stuff reducing their piercing resist, so maybe that's still better. I'm not sure. I'm looking at. Oh, I was checking to see what the cap is on thorns, which it turns out to be 200. So I wasn't sure if it was one of the 100 ones or 200 ones. So we did see it then go over 100. Man, that's pretty cool. Bree being pretty awesome. Tedious Poem, I think I just thought it would cost too much energy, so I didn't take it. The Barbed Wire is kind of nice since it's a skill and a defense card, and so you get to get the disc. Like if you ever change it to the one-cost version, you can get the discount and continue to apply thorns. I don't know what I was thinking about with these. I don't know why I would ever take those. Maybe I thought about taking the heal, but so this is a pretty huge upgrade here. I mean, anytime you get these level 3 talents, it's like so good. You just get so much more energy, and yeah. So I know, what am I thinking about here? Am I thinking about taking the Thorns one? I think what I'm saying, like, oh, this one would be cool, but I think my conclusion is, like, in this fight, she got up to 100 thorns, like, easily. I mean, not easily, but pretty easily. And that basically, if I have energy reduction on my skills, then it'll be easier for her to, like, cast all her cards. And so, yeah, that was sort of my thinking. And then we chose just to get the free shards from the camp and also heal a little bit. There, it would have. So it's funny because back in the day, that was always just a campsite, and you could just go there and remove cards and like fix your injuries. But then when Wilbur was brought in, then that node became his starting place, and so he made it quite a lot harder. That's a sick adrenaline, but yeah. In a fight against Colin and whatnot, having them basically block all our stuff, or all our curses and whatnot on our debuffs on them would have been extremely hard. So, man, Gustav needs some armor too. This man is taking a ton of damage. He is just getting slapped. Oh yeah, the Draconoid, I don't know all of his stuff. I know that he has the thing that steals 2 buffs, and then he has the thing that donates 2 curses. Which I have had people die from him, like giving them 60 or 70 poison or whatever it is, like, and so that is something to be wary of. And I think this build of Nez's deck I have found to be quite a lot better. Oh, that was awesome. That was a good one. I think this build of Nez's deck have been found to be quite a lot better. I could not get through Act 1 without him being more heal focused. So having adding the Prayer of Healing and the Healing Rains and whatnot. I tried a bunch of runs where I wasn't doing that, and they all failed miserably. So. I think that's pretty good. I think all the healers need to maybe focus a little bit more on it, because you used to get away with like you could just have 2 healing rains in your deck, and like that was often, I mean, that's 8 regen just as you're going through the first time, and it ended up feeling pretty good. So obviously the talent coming in here really amazingly, letting him use 3 spells instead of 1, which then let him proc the regen extra on a hero 3 times instead of once. And then here, yeah, saving 2 mana. Get to play an extra card and have an extra energy left over. Ooh. 1,000 needles for the ridiculous amount of thorns. I think I was worried after I cast the 1,000 needles. I was worried about the dragon stealing the needles buff. That would have been pretty sad. Kind of nice being able to remove the death doors that we've accumulated. Ooh, that was a quick kill on Curtis. Now he is. Wait, is it Curtis? Is that his name? Oh, no, Colin, not Curtis. He did get to take his turn, but immediately died to the thorns. $10 mark. Oh, man. That's a ton. In my more recent runs, I've been bringing the fast talent on Gustav, and I think it's pretty good. Makes a lot of those cards that increase how quickly they go quite a lot better. And so I've definitely been liking that. Might suggest it in your runs if you're trying it, or if you're playing a lot of Gustav. or other. I think like having one scout like that has that if you're running two, but I think that's worth it. That was a ton of regen. And that's just casually has 45 regen. A lot of that's from Gustav because he's been the lowest person this fight. So Gustav is just like chucking regen on him with every song he casts. Okay, so that was a nice fight. Let's see. For these, another Vitalizing Serenade seems pretty good. I'm definitely taking that. I remember chatting about... Oh, did I take this Shake It Off? I think I should. Yeah. It's free with her skill reduction, and I think I'll always... Like, at some point in the game, there's, like... Dispel is just, like, so important, so I think taking that was pretty good. And then... I did not take that. I remember really thinking Sniper Shot was pretty sweet. The only issue with it is currently we don't have any way into stealth that stays in the deck, and so it'd be pretty inconsistent. It'd be pretty, like, quite inconsistent until we got the Destors out and we got maybe another camouflage that stays in the deck or something like that. So, I mean, I do like the card in certain circumstances, and I think it's better than it used to be. Because, like, if you take it, then it's 1 cost when she draws it, and 1 cost 18 damage is pretty good, and then if you have the extra energy, you can then pour a bunch more in, which is cool. But, yeah, I think I end up just thinking, yeah, it's probably too expensive. And we get to the point with the grain. I remember reading this because I don't think I'd ever had. So you bring them the grain sack, and then the matriarch flies back with a chest and allows you to rest, which is pretty nice. So I remember just debating on who gets what here. Like who should get the Brigand armor. Obviously Sylvie's getting Tempest. If anyone wants wet charges. Why am I thinking? Oh, I'm thinking about just the defense on the thermal ring, I think. I think I took Steel Rod on somebody too, but I don't remember. Did I take it on Sylvie? Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, and then we just took the Thermal Amulet on Nez for the extra 6% resist. Obviously the Insulate charges don't do anything, but yeah, the resist is fine. I think I remember just mentioning that Sylvie is super weak right now. Ooh. So this one, I remember looking at it and thinking, like, normally hypothermia is super easy. Because Act 2 and 3 and even 1 had basically no cold enemies. Because they were still building the act and the enemies hadn't been created yet. But now, like, you have the chance of, like, in this fight, we have 2 enemies or 3 enemies that are dealing cold damage because the Naga is here. And so, like, I really would have loved to remove cards, and maybe I do, I don't remember. But I remember it being, like, pretty sketchy because the 3 extra damage on, for sure, 2 of their heroes, and then occasionally Lana will deal cold damage, I think. So I think I do end up taking it. So I thought it was probably worth it because I mean, basically getting clearing out Gustav's deck, clearing out one of the Death Doors in Sylvie's deck, I felt like it was probably worth the risk. And then I don't think I'd ever seen this guy's named Phil, I believe. I don't think I'd ever seen him before, on at least the champion version of him. And he is, like, now that I have seen him, he's pretty scary. So he adds a bunch of wet to the whole team, so both you and the enemies. And then he has some stuff that like turns the wet on your heroes into coal or into chill. And then he also plays baptism, which makes it so that the wet on his team turns into bless charges, which is crazy. It's a very scary thing. Yeah. One thing, so I know this is a question that I've been asked before, and I'm not sure how many people sort of have thought about this, but the Spellbinder, in her non-elite form, she casts the silence, and she always silences the back person. And so in the past, I used to like often have like a healer or a mage or something in the back. And I almost always put either a rogue or, like, if I have a rogue along who's not really doing spell stuff, like, or song stuff, then I'll always put them in the back because I know that the Spellbinder may be silencing that spot. And if that happens, I want it to be somebody who isn't reliant on spells, right? And so you'll see, like, the Spellbinder here is about to silence Sylvie. And so it'll be good to... It'll be nice that it's Sylvie silenced and not one of the other characters. So he just transferred 2 curses. I don't actually know which ones they were. But nothing huge. Okay. We are adding a bunch of regen to everyone. I remember then basically saying, like, okay, I have to heal up Sylvie, because if she doesn't heal, she's, like, we're definitely dead, because she's our big damage dealer. Oh, and then this is this is when I read Baptism for the first time and realized that we may be in a bit of trouble. I'm always trying to figure out order on things here, whether it's better to put the sight on them first, or the mark on them first, and then play it, or the other way around, and blah, blah, blah. I had just gotten Tempest, so I needed to get in the habit of, like, playing the Toxic Rains first to get the Sharp. So they now have 20 bless each. And that's insane. That's so much bless. Like, that is just so much extra damage. Like, I don't know. This is very hard to deal with, especially, like, some certain attacks. Like, you have an attack that hits twice or something, then it's just going to deal 40 extra damage. It's very hard to sort of balance that in a way that is going to feel doable. Very scary fight with Phil. In another run I've done, we were able to kill him quick enough, like, before he got the bless going. And I did have a run where I was playing with Cornelius, and Cornelius was then just able to clear all the wet out before he did the bless, and so that was fine. So there are obviously ways of dealing with it, and so yeah. Oh yeah, and then that one, transforming wet into 3 times the amount of chill, and we have a lot of wet on us. Oh man, he just has 100 wet. Oh no. Oh, it's so sad. Okay. This is scary. I think I was like, oh nice, we got the last hit on him. cool. Oh man, they have 7 and mitigate too? Oh no. Hmm. This is scary. Let's oh yeah, I just wanted to see his new skills his skills since I hadn't seen them yet. Breeze up to 120. Chill. Those cold attacks did like 60 damage each. Oh no. Especially without any insulate too. We're just like taking heaps of damage here. Oh man. So it was like a combination. I think what lost us this fight was not being able to kill the Phil guy before he was able to give the baptism, and then also taking this hydrothermia corruption quest. I think probably if we don't take the hypothermia, like we're okay, since we have like half of the chill on us, and can maybe just don't instantly die there on Bree to that guy doing some cold attacks. So it definitely could have been helpful. Oh yeah, I had one more stack of resourceful, so I wanted to get the sight on first. And then that guy just ended his life with some chill. Ooh. 1v2 against the 9 mitigate on both of them. Oh no. And just too many death doors to count. And there she goes. So, I mean, I think this was a pretty fun run. Like, I learned a lot. Obviously, like, as I go, like, I'm gonna end up against enemies that I don't know yet, and that I am unsure about how they work. This one, I obviously now I wouldn't take the hypothermia challenge, and that might have kept me alive. But yeah, you gotta learn when, and gotta learn how different fights go, and take some risks to figure out where you're going. But yeah, thanks for watching, and definitely if you get a chance, then subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment about what you thought of the run. And yeah, thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you soon.